Okay, well, I started a project and I didn't have a camera right here with me because I didn't think I'd get this far. I'm trying to get the hitch on the dump truck. So I took the ball off and that weird plate that they had backwards, and anyways, I made this. And this is a piece of 1/2 inch, grade 50. Here's my pintle hitch, which this is a name brand. This is a Kurt. I'm gonna get some brass washers or just normal washers or something. I've got to tighten that up. That'll bug me. I laid out my holes here, and what I did is I took a piece of 3/4. I have another one of those somewhere. It's over there. Took a piece of 3/4 and just welded it on there. And I figured what I'm going to do, try to do this one-handed. I need to look at that. Well, the hitch is... So somebody welded the hitch in. It's not square. So this, you probably can't tell, but this is wider here than this. But this ought to be level. I'm going to set it up there and verify that before I go crazy, even though I already laid my holes out. But I want to make sure my hitch isn't like all catawampus in there. But anyways, I laid my holes out. I'm going to use the mag drill. I've got them center punched, and you can take the plunger, that centerpiece in your mag drill, and line it up. I'm just going to pop my 5/8 holes in it. And then that way I can sit it up there and weld it. So. I don't know if you've seen what I did there, but you have to, if you're plug cutting something, you have to, and you have 2 pieces of metal. I don't know if you could hear it. It made a little tink. Well, then you pull your drill out, and then you pulled the plug out, and then you center it with the bit, and then you drill your next piece of plate. Really nice hole. Love these carbide bits. See, just line that plunger up. It's sitting in there. Mag it down. Need to go mix up some more coolant. There's your plug. Need to go grab my gloves. This stuff's sharp, it'll cut you. Just get me a brush here for the filings. Drag it down. You get the drift. That's what we're going to be doing. There you go. I've got one more set center punched. I don't think I'm going to worry about it. I think that'll be fine. This needs a clock that way just a little bit. But that ought to be good. I don't even know if I really needed that lower set, but and I think what I'm going to do is I've got a piece over there. I'm going to put one. I don't know if you can see in there right now with that like that. So I'm going to put a gusset from there to here. I've got one that's got an angle on it, so the angle will be that way. It'll kind of go down and over to that. I'll put it in after the fact. I can get in there and weld it good enough. I don't want to try to mess with it tonight. And I may not put it in, but I thought, you know, with that being that nice heavy plate there, I thought it'd be nice to do that. All right, let's countersink these holes real quick. If you do anything like this, you need some countersinks. Let's flip that over. See if we can do that one-handed with the camera. Kind of messed up my sawhorse. That's why it's wobbly. She got a little crushed. All right. You know what? Let's no, that's 5/8. All right. Yep. It's 5/8. I thought, you know what? I didn't check the bolts. They could be metric or it could not be 5/8. But that's 5/8. It's a nice hole. I guess hang on a second. Let me grab the bolts. Verify that our hitch bolt's on. Yes, this is backwards. We're just checking the bolt pattern. How does that work? These are the bolts they gave me, and it hits this top pin. Anyways, but the bolts start. They're lined up. They're lined up real good. See, they come back up through there, but see how it's really close. I'll have to pull this out anyways, but that thing, golly, it is just loose, and it's not the bolt loose. It's the tolerance in there. I don't know if you can see that at all. It's hard to get a shot, but see how it's just wobbly. So I've got to take it out anyways to bolt it on. But it's a 60,000 pound. It's a 30 ton. Kurt, this is just, I don't know, 12,000 pound vertical load, 60,000 pound trailer load, gross trailer load. I'll never have 60,000 pounds behind the truck. If I do, it's because somebody rear-ended me or something, and I've got somebody else on top of whatever I was hauling. I might have 36,000 pounds behind it or something, maybe. I I don't even think I'll have that. I mean, I'm planning on having, you know, maybe 30,000 pounds, so I'll have half the capacity of the hitch. So you can see it. I'd say she's good. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna weld the rest of that up. I'm gonna weld across there, weld that up, and then, like I said, I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna do some 3/16 in there. That ought to be thin enough that I can get those little lights in. Anyways, but there's, I don't know, I guess it's hard to get welds in my shop. It's dark right now. Oh no. I was like, how in the heck did I have a little dip in that? But anyways, there you go. Alright, well, I measured this out. I just used a pick and made some score marks on it. I don't know where my awl went, but this works good. It's got like a little, I don't know, it's got almost a hook on the end of it. It's probably from doing that. Yeah, it's from doing that. Lays it over. But I ought to be able to see that with the saw. Alright, we'll use our slugger saw. And this is quarter. I thought I had some 1/8 or 3/16, so I didn't. And I believe this is about the perfect width. I mean, we'll see. I thought it looked pretty good when I held it up there. So let me get you guys in a spot here maybe where you can see something. Peeky boo a little bit. Let's move the welding to it. See how this fits up here. Yeah. I need to grind that weld down a little bit. I like it. Nice and smooth. It'll be strong. That quarter will be plenty strong. I'm just going to weld down each side. Weld that seam there. But weld down each side of the frame. I need to take a little bit of that weld off there, but that'll look nice. And then drill my holes back here. I think those lights will still fit in there, even though it's 1/4 inch. So let me get this cleaned up, get that weld cleaned up, get fit on there. I need to clean this stuff up so I can weld it. And I think I am going to do that. Throw that on there like so, probably. Hey, what do you think? What do you think? And I probably don't have a tape measure anywhere around me. My buddy's dump truck was like 24 inches off the ground. That's kind of what I went off of. I didn't know what to put it at. Anyways, I'm putting 1/4 inch in it. All right, give me a minute. All right, I need to put a tip in the welder, and I guess I can't close the door. I've got wind blowing. It's starting to get cool, so the wind's pushing in here, and it was blowing my gas out of there. This side doesn't seem. No, I got wind going there. So I guess I'll try to block it with my hand as I'm welding. This here won't be bad. It's just the side pieces. It's blowing the gas out because you can feel the wind. It's blowing in here pretty good. It's fairly warm in here, but it's cooling off outside real good. Let me get this finished up and I'll come back. There's no sense in you guys watching me weld some more. It's not a welding channel, but you kind of get the gist of it. I think that's going to be clean looking. Well, tripping on my torch. I like it. That looks really good. It'll be nice and clean. It should be strong with this being quarter, you know, fully welded to that 1/2-inch plate. And then there's a piece of 3/4 welded to the back of that, you know, and then it'll all be bolted together. I still might put that piece on the inside. It's not going to need it. I think that's way stronger than what most the kits, you know, if you order like a buyer's kit or something, that's way more than what you get when you get their stuff. But anyways, hang out for just a second and let me get this done and I'll be right back.